You're back with us here on the Mountain Morning Show, where we are celebrating the Sundance Shorts. This is the last of those interviews that we will have on our program. It seems fitting that we have this one. It is a very touching story. I am very happy to have Alisi Telengut here. The film is Nutag, Homeland.
Yeah.
Welcome. It's great to have you here on the program. Now, you are Mongolian, but you're a Canadian citizen, right? Mm-hmm. So this film technically from Canada, but tell us about the origin of the story. This is about the Mylik people, is that how you pronounce it?
Kalmyk people.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Give us a little bit of background here.
Sure. Actually, Kalmyk people is a variety of Mongolian. They live in Russia, in the north of Caspian Sea. Mm-hmm. And then in my film, it's about the deportations of these people during World War II. And then more than about 120,000 Kalmyk were deported, and half of them died before they were allowed to return home in 1957.
Wow. So the Kalmyk people were allowed to come back, but for many years they were essentially in exile.
Exactly. Actually, there's a quite big community in the west coast of the U.S. and also Germany and France.
So some never returned.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is fairly typical. They call this the diaspora, or diaspora, which is once people are usually, and it's typically about either a religious or a governmental problem that spreads religion out, essentially, or a group out, I should say, to be specific. And that's what happened here. Yeah. What is the result of something like that? What did this do to those people?
Actually, I did a lot of, it took me 1 year to do the research. Actually, I found from the World War I to II, actually up to 60 nations and indigenous peoples were deported.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
This affects families because what a loss of, I'm assuming a loss of identity, essentially, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I really want to make a film about the idea of diaspora. It's something very universal, but at the same time very specific. So I found a specific example.
Yeah, we've seen many. There are certainly lots. The Jews immediately come to mind.
Yeah.
When you look at this, are there distinctive similarities that stand out to you?
Yeah, I think with me.
Okay, talk about that.
You mean why did I choose?
Similarities to some of these other, peoples who have been split up this way.
Yeah, definitely, because I was doing archive research, and then when I was looking for like deportation, the first thing come up is like Lithuanian Jews, like they're definitely similar, and then also they were deported by train, and then the train was from 1940 and 50, like the locomotives. Wow. So yeah, I was doing a lot of research about the specific the sound of the train and archives.
And people, I imagine for many that is a sound that will never be forgotten. Yeah,
and also with what's happening right now, like the refugee crisis, it's really similar. It's something that happens all the time, I think. Yeah.
I think it does too, and it's regrettable because the reason that these things are happening are people are being hurt. Yeah. Typically.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to show a clip from this movie. This is a little different because in this particular, you've used animation, but it is in a painting style of animation, which is quite lovely.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, actually, I was inspired by the artist from South Africa called William Kantridge. He draws on the same piece of paper with charcoal, but he never changes the paper, so he leaves the traces.
Just keeps drawing.
Yeah, so there's a traces like the passage of time, and I was so inspired. So instead of charcoal, I used just colors, so it's more expressive, I guess.
This is a digital example of that, then, is that right? Is this a digital?
Oh no,
drawing?
it's like everything is hand painted.
This is also on hand. It's hand painted.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's like
shot
labor.
By shot.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And this is what, 24 frames a second?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, we're going to take a look at the trailer. Again, the film is Nutag, Homeland. Let's take a look. The film is Nutag, Homeland. I'm so pleased to have been able to spend some time with Alisi Telengut. The film has one more opportunity for people to see it. That is this evening, right here beneath our studios at 8:30, correct?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You can hardly wait. The reception has had to have been quite nice for this. This is a beautiful film.
Oh, thank you. And I enjoyed my screening so far. It's always packed.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've seen. And in finality, we have just a moment. What has your experience been here at Sundance?
So far, it's really intense. At the beginning, it was like events and parties and so much. And then later, I could see some film. Yesterday, I think I saw 3 Street, and then I did all the VR Palace.
What was your favorite film that you saw?
So far, I like the short film called the Mapa Mundi. It's from Austria. It's very, because they did a lot of research about different maps, like a lot of maps. Like it was very interesting with the information, from many years ago. Like, yeah.
It's always nice when a filmmaker gets to take a look at someone else's work. We've certainly appreciated yours.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
We wish you the very best in the competition as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much for being here.
Thank you so much.
We've got a lot more, well, I should say we have very little more coming up here on the Mountain Morning Show as we wrap up this hour, this day, and this Sundance right after these messages.